What's up, everybody? This is Bruce, aka Geektacular, and today I've got another unboxing for you. Today we're going to be unboxing the brand new ENHYPEN album, Orange Blood. So there's a couple different versions of this one. There's two of these versions that come with a big photo book and all that. This one is called KSANA, and there's a second one called Kalpa. This one is kind of like orange themed, and the other one is kind of like white silver kind of themed. So the other one's kind of more overall has like a white vibe. This one sort of has a more of an orange vibe. The concept photos on this one are kind of like more edgy, more like in the city with like, you know, leather and kind of more like cool costume, like that kind of stuff. And then the Kalpa version is kind of more soft, more chill. Kind of a little bit more nature-y, things like that. So this one's kind of like the sort of rough and tough sort of city, kind of edgier sort of version. And then the Kalpa one is kind of the more subdued, kind of not a little bit cute, sort of that sort of thing. So definitely check out the concept photos and see which one of the two you would want to pick up. But this one seemed cool to me, so I kind of usually like ENHYPEN when they're more sort of on the edgy side of things. I kind of like when they lean into sort of the vampire thing and all that kind of stuff, so I tend to sort of gravitate towards that, but, you know, to each their own. They both look really cool, and they'll both have very similar contents. So, without further ado, let's open this up. This is actually the signed version that I got from the United States ENHYPEN store, which I'll put a direct link to this version in the description there. So if you want to buy this, if it's still in stock at the ENHYPEN US store, you can buy it there. But yeah, this is the signed version. So this actually comes with a signed photo card randomly of one of the members, a real hand-signed autograph. So we will see who we get in here. The battle is half the time I don't know what everybody's signature looks like, so sometimes I have a couple of these signed versions, like from TXT, and it's sometimes a struggle to see whose signature I got. Sometimes they're nice and they'll put it on a specific kind of like postcard or something, but sometimes it's just like a note card with their signature, and it's sometimes hard to tell. I have to go on Reddit and look it up or something. But yeah, there's no stickers or anything on the outside. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and I'll show you everything inside. So the US store ships things basically in kind of like a thick padded mailer. It doesn't come in a box or with extra like bubble wrap or anything, but it does come in a pretty thick mailer. So it is a little bit like creased on the side here. It's kind of hard to see. You can kind of see it there. So it does come slightly smushed, and you know, this is slightly bent in a little bit. But the outside is very flimsy like paper. So, you know, it's not like a hard box. So the shipping was reasonable though, so it's kind of a give and take. The shipping's not a crazy amount if you buy it from the US store, but it also doesn't have the absolute best shipping, but it's still probably better than like Amazon. So take that for what you will. So here is the slip on the outside, kind of has a orange that kind of like fades into this sort of light blue down here. Life is beautiful because nothing in it is everlasting. Deep. And then that's like cut out there. ENHYPEN Orange Blood, KSANA version. Same thing on the other side as well. And this whole book just kind of slips right out of there. So yeah, the outside is basically just like a slip, so it's not really like a case, it's very like flimsy, so just keep that in mind. It's probably easily tearable, so, or not terrible, but able to be teared. So yeah, just be careful when you're taking it on and off. But I kind of like this die cut part there that shows like the silver behind it, and this is kind of pressed in silver foil, as is the text on the side and stuff. So yeah, there's that. So here, everything on the inside is all stored. Basically, it's all stuck in this book. I can kind of feel it all bulging out of the bottom there. So the book itself is like super shiny silver. Orange blood with kind of these orange like patterns that go down it. Kind of looks like spray paint or something. ENHYPEN orange blood KSANA there. Some fine print, kind of the same sort of like, almost like spray paint kind of design on there. Oh, a bunch of stuff in the front here. Okay. So is there stuff in the front and the back? Oh, I think I was just holding it upside down. Yeah. Okay, so here are all of our goodies. They're all in this little pocket. So let's go ahead and just take a look at these first, and then I'll show you the photo book. So it looks like we have a photo card, standard size, standard quality. He's sung right there. Looking cool, with kind of a gray back. Then we have the shiny photo card of Jay, who is my bias, so that's awesome. Looking cool. Here is, what is, oh my gosh, do I have to break this open to look at it? What does this say? I don't know what the, I kind of don't want to open this up, but I kind of do because I want to see what's in it. I'll think about that. I'll think about if I want to open this up or not. I think I probably do, right? Well, let's see what everything else is first. I hate things you have to like destroy to enjoy. Oh, this is cool. So this is like, it's basically like it's supposed to look like a printed photo, basically, like a photo you would take like with a camera. It even has like the Fujifilm sort of photo backing and stuff, and the printing, like if you get a photo exposed. So that's really cool. I kind of like that. It's like glossy and basically a 4x6, the size of a normal photo. So you get this sticker sheet. So you get some logo stickers, logo of the album, each member's name there, and some extra stuff. So just a little cool sticker sheet there. And this is a postcard. So it's like a full-size kind of matte postcard right there. Very cool. And here is my signature. There is a giant S there. So I'm assuming this is either Sunghoon or Sunoo. I would guess, just because of the gigantic S. But again, like, this is one of those ones that it's just on a generic kind of postcard, so it doesn't tell you whose it is. If you know, let me know in the comments below. I feel like I don't see any O's. It's a big S, and that's maybe an H. So I'm going to guess that this is Sunghoon. But if it's not, definitely let me know in the comments. I will look it up after I after I film this video. But if I had to put a wager on it, I would think that this is probably Sunghoon. But whether it's Sunghoon or Sunoo, either one would be very cool. I don't think I have any ENHYPEN autographs yet that I can recall. I have two Tomorrow by Together ones. So yeah, this is awesome. Definitely like to add to my my autograph collection here. So now that we've seen all of that, and actually, you know what? I probably will cut this open so that I can see what's inside, but I kind of don't want to cut this part open. So I'm going to see if I can slide this card down some. It might be a sticker. Let me see here. I'm just going to cut the top open very carefully here. Not going to nick. The actual card in there. So what is this? Orange Blood, Love is More Beautiful Because It's Not Internal, Open Arms, ENHYPEN, Nonfiction. Oh my gosh, it's scented. Whoa, it's like a business, it's basically like the size of a business card. Oh my gosh, it is scented. It's super scented. Sorry, you can't really see me sniffing it here. Oh man, it smells like roses, kind of, like really strong roses. So that's why it's hermetically sealed, because it's covered in like scent stuff. That is crazy. I've never seen that. It's got a super strong smell of like roses or something. Yeah, this whole pocket smells like that. That's so cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I might actually put this back in and kind of like tape it up to kind of retain some of the scent. But yeah, this is a super smelly car in a good way. It smells cool. It smells like basically like roses, I think. That's so weird. It's in this little scent pouch. That's so cool. I've never seen that before. That's a new one. I've unboxed a lot of K-pop albums, and that's the first time I've ever had something that's like super scented. Now I feel like my fingers are like covered in that smell. So let's take a look at the book here. Here's the photo book. So all the goodies are kind of tucked in this little sleeve here. The book is matte printed, full color. Lots of group and unit shots, some kind of concept shots here. And then it looks like each member has 10 or 12 pages to themselves, with some group shots and unit shots kind of peppered in between. Showing you some of this here. So I won't show you everything, but I'll just kind of show you a few. There is it looks like a poster right there, so I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, just to kind of show you, this is sort of the KSANA concept here. Kind of more like serious, sort of like a lot of lightning, them out, you know, in the city, leather jackets, that kind of stuff. But still very cool. It's very cool art here. Here's some group shots, some unit shots. Them in the car. There's a lot that feature this car as well. And then in the back is the actual album itself. Orange Blood on CD right there. Like I always say, kind of important when you are buying an album that the actual album comes with it. So this actually has a weird design because this flap kind of folds over, but there's a slot in the flap for the CD. So you really gotta like, it's very tricky. So see, if you put your finger on it, you can kind of open it up there. And then you can kind of put it in like that. And just kind of rests in that little fold. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me show you the poster that's in the middle here. Or is it a lyric? It's a combination lyric sheet and poster. So here's the poster, a 4-panel poster, a really cool group shot there. Very cool. And then the back are all of the lyrics for all the songs with the credits and all that. So that's on the back side there. So yeah, very cool. I actually really like this one. This one really strikes a good balance for me of, you know, size, contents, and I like that there is a dedicated spot to keep stuff in the booklet, in this little sleeve. I think that's a really great idea. And the scented card is just so wild. It's so crazy. It smells so strong too. It smells like if you stick your nose in this pouch after you open it, it's very strong. So that is very cool. I like that a lot. So yeah, so just to recap, we have the photo book. We have the poster, which I might just kind of put like back here behind the CD maybe. And then as far as the contents of the front kind of errata pouch here, we have The version I got has a hand-signed postcard by one of the random members. If you get the normal one, it won't have this. You have to get specifically the one that says that it's a signed version. You get a standard postcard, sticker sheet. You get a photo, like a 4x6 photo. 2 random photo cards. You get your smelly card. I don't know what else to call that. Your scented business card. And then all of that just kind of slips right in there. And that is all in this slip sleeve here. Because it's kind of flimsy, you kind of got to be careful putting it back in here. Because it really doesn't, if you put any pressure on it like this, when you're trying to put it on, it doesn't, it'll close it too much and then you can't slip it back on. So I'm going to go like that. And also you got to be careful of this cutout here because it'll catch on the book. So just be careful with that. But one thing I really do like, there we go, is I like that it has a slip. It's not just an open-faced book, because I kind of hate when they have this kind of like paperback book but don't put it in a box or a sleeve or something. Because then when you put it on your shelf, if there's nothing squeezing it, like keeping it closed, if you put the just a raw book like this, it'll just slowly open up and everything just falls out. So I feel like this, even though it does tend to slip out a lot, as you can see, it's not super tight when it's in here. So as you can see, when I picked it up a couple times, if you don't actually like pinch it tight when you pick it up, if you just sort of like daintily hold it, this thing will just fall right out. So be careful of that, because I almost just dropped it like 3 times, as you saw there. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching this. If you like this unboxing, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. That would be awesome. And if you like this kind of unboxing, if you collect K-pop stuff, ENHYPEN, TXT, BTS, ANTEAM, LE SSERAFIM, anything like that, definitely check out my channel. I have tons of unboxings from all those groups, and I also have unboxings of every single ENHYPEN album, including some of the DVDs and their light stick and all that, in one big playlist on my channel. So after you watch this, check out my ENHYPEN unboxing playlist, and you can just watch unboxings of every single ENHYPEN album that exists. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.